Hi everybody, welcome back to Story Reckless. Thank you for joining us this evening. I am Nathan, I am the DM here as always, and I use he, him pronouns. Unfortunately tonight, for those of you that have been following us, we do not have Claire. Claire could not make it tonight, but I believe they might be watching from chat. They might tune in here and there. Yeah, we will be missing Claire tonight, and we hope to see you next week. With that, let's pass it over to... Yep. Hi, Golden Tongues.
It's me. I'm the player.
Yes, pass it to one of the
number
players.
One. My name is Olive. I use she and they pronouns, and I will be playing Calliope, who just passed by a school where she gave a presentation once, and it's very sad because it's now full of zombies. Yes. This is environmental storytelling.
There was no bloody writing on the walls, though. I could add that, but yeah. Yes, indeed.
Hi, I'm Enyo, they, them pronouns, and I am playing Pip, who did not scrawl bloody graffiti on the walls, but did use Magic Mouth to animate a painting.
There we go. Yeah, that's even better. That's the audio log.
It's an audio log you find by in the bathroom or something.
Oh my god, and it's even a hint. It's like
it is even a hint.
Wait, so y'all are like NPCs in somebody else's game that goes by?
Yeah.
Who's the main character?
Oh my god, that's incredible. I want to see that now. They should add that to Baldur's Gate 3. They should have, like, you find a magic mouth that sends you somewhere.
Okay. So now if we die, it needs to be in, like, a really, like, telling position. Like, we need to be, like, holed up in, like, some, like, boarded up place with, like, I don't know, shotgun shells everywhere and, like, a bunch of, like, empty cans of food.
Yeah, my skeleton is still clutching a pistol.
Yeah, exactly.
And pointing, like, in a direction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Boots still on.
Oh my god, whoever finds those boots and just figures out what they are. Okay. Well, with all that, let's do a recap and jump right back into this. Also, we were out last week. Sorry. We were sad to miss it, but life took priority, so...
Mercury is in retrograde or something.
Something like that, yeah. Okay, let's do this for reals now. Let's change my soundtrack. Okay. Last we left off, our protagonists had just arrived in Avernus, in the city of Elturel, which has been dragged into Avernus. You have come here in hopes of finding a way to free it from this hellish plane. You were welcomed by a greeting party of bearded devils and managed to dispatch them and save a few citizens of Elturel, and are now hoping to escort them to High Hall, where you hope to find some answers and maybe more survivors. As you were huddled up after this battle, discussing what to do next, Lulu, the golden little flying elephant companion of yours that has joined you here in Hell, she started to regain some of her memories from her time in Hell with Zariel, and revealed that when she came down here, she came here with the Hell Riders, that Calliope is one of the Hell Riders now, a part of their ranks. But over 150 years ago, when they first came to Hell, Lulu revealed that the Hell Riders betrayed Zariel and fled out of Hell, sealing the portal behind them, leaving Zariel behind alone. With a few of her loyal fighters, but more or less alone. Before you could have a further conversation, though, you were interrupted by a horrifying screech in the sky and saw a armored figure riding atop a flying, burning horse, wielding a flaming lance, scanning the landscape, and it dove off into some unknown part of the city. just before heading to High Hall, you left behind the audio log of the magic mouth, as well as sending up a message in the sky with Skywrite, revealing to the citizens of Elturel that Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel, was responsible for dragging, or was responsible for Zariel's Creed Resolute. But he left with a little note of help coming.
Is help coming? Is it?
I don't know. Well, we'll see. Heading north, I guess, on the map, towards the bridges that cross the chasm towards High Hall, is where you discovered that school that you had taught at once before, Calliope, and inside of it were dozens of zombies pressing against the door trying to get out. And that is where we're going to pick up, as overhead you can hear the faint cries of that nightmarish rider in the sky. You do not see them, but they are somewhere out there, standing here in front of the school. What would you all like to do? What would you like to do? You were in front of the school. There's dozens of zombies that are pressed up against the door that I believe Gilder... Oh yeah, Gilder was stomped on, and then a little dummy peered inside and saw what was going on.
Well, glad we didn't go in there.
Let's just back away. I suppose it didn't look like that before.
No, it was magnet school. Lots of bright kiddos in there. Oh, hopefully
Schools devoted only to magnets. That's a little weird, but
you know what I mean. Come on. Okay, I don't want to think about that too much, because if I do, I'll lose momentum, and we'll all
let's go.
Be able to do. Okay, thank you.
Right.
That'd be best.
Poor little Gilder. Pick up Gilder. Feed him some glitter.
Cast mending.
That's right, yeah. Are you casting mending on Gilder? Okay, yeah. So Gilder climbs up this little coin with spider legs up onto you, and you start feeding Gilder the glitter as they start to whistle along happily. Moving away from the school, heading towards the bridge. I don't want to speak for Kadam because Kadam's not here, but I feel like Kadam was looking a bit distraught at this building. I think Kadam has been overwhelmed by everything that's going on in the city. We'll say that Kadam falls a bit quiet, and I think it's gonna stay with, you want them to rest. Oh my god. Ooh, I could actually do something. Hold on. Let me see something. Since you're in chat, do you give me permission to use what is it? One of your channel divinities? We'll give Golden Tongues just a moment to respond before you all start heading out. But we'll say, yeah, that Calliope and Pip, you two start to move up the street going northward. Rhea falling behind as Kadam says, yes, please. Kadam, I think, gently walks up to the building, to the door, can hear the pounding, placing a hand on it. They move around to the side where one of the windows were, and I believe the way Turn Undead works, it's just that they need to see. Action, each undead who can hear. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, this is great. So Kadam goes up to the door and places their hand on the wooden door as it's creaking and moaning. And they say some words quietly. I'm going to say in Elvish. Clutching
Calliope is going to look worried and have the lance ready kind of near behind Kadam, but not gonna stop.
So you notice this and kind of come back with Big Dummy going
sure.
up behind. Kadam sort of sees you approaching.
We're just gonna watch
back. They clutch the mirror in their hand, whisper some words in Elvish, and then kind of release sort of a crescendo as they rise up into more of a speaking voice, and it kind of rings out almost harmonically. And from behind the door, you suddenly hear this kind of shifting, and y'all are level 7. Is this a destroy undead at this level? Oh, let me look it up real quick. I think it is, because if Claire, the fact that Claire said put them to rest makes me assume that this is a destroy undead. I bet they're gonna respond before I can find. Yeah, it is destroy undead. Amazing. And it should be the right level.
Undead CR 1/2 or lower fails saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save, right? Yeah. Yeah, wisdom save. Okay, I'm not gonna roll 12 wisdom saves, but I'm just gonna see.
You could on which dice?
You're right. Okay, sure.
Probably pretty easy.
Yeah. Let me.
At this point, Pip has realized that she is walking by herself and is like, I'm not wandering around by myself.
I'm gonna add 12.
Just sort of does a double take and.
Yeah, and then you probably just want to switch it to like high mode at the bottom.
High. Yeah. Okay.
High mode. Yeah, and instead of doing the -2, oh, does the -2 work?
Yeah. I mean, I did.
I think
-2.
you
Do
probably
think
just want to
that'll work,
adjust the DC.
Adjust the DC. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is the DC?
I mean, so you just roll, and then the
just
number
roll
that
it.
you compare it
Yeah.
against.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So that's awesome. That's so awesome, Olive. So only 3 of the 12 made it. That's incredible. Okay. So as Kadam whispers gently to the door, and then that kind of angelic note rings out, there is a sudden and dust comes out from the cracks of the door underneath and around the edges, and you kind of see a burst of light from the other side, and then you'll only hear 3 figures within still kind of pressing against. Kadam turns back and looks at you all, and they say, I would like to maybe spend just a little time dealing with the rest inside. I think there's only 3 of them.
I think Calliope will kind of like, chicken walk her up. And be like, thanks, Kadam. Hang back, I got this.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just kick open the door and kill them all.
Yeah, well, let's not play it out. It's like, it's 3 zombies. Like, I don't want to run the combat. So yeah, the door bursts open, and with kicking the door open, there's like a cloud of dust that kind of, and the 3 zombies fall over prone, and you're able to just go in there and swiftly, put them to rest.
Okay. I mean, I guess I wasn't planning on it, but gotta look for some survivors.
Thank
I
you.
think memory serves, the classrooms were back that way.
Well, thank you for that. Okay, so are you heading, are you looking for survivors, or are you heading for the bridge?
Let's take a moment to look for survivors here.
Okay, cool. And you're gonna head towards, I have it here. Are you heading towards 18 on the map?
We don't see the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are you, where do you, are you just looking for survivors in general, or are you heading to a specific
No, like
location?
specifically in the school.
In the school.
Oh, in the school.
school.
Sorry. Understood. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you head inside and start looking around. Let me pull something up here on my end.
Yeah. Hello. This is Hell Riders. We're heading up to High Hall. If anyone's still alive, please make some noise.
Go ahead. You can both make investigation checks for me, or give one of, you can give somebody advantage as you start to look around. Calling out, you don't hear any response. You're just standing in this empty schoolroom, desks pushed off to the side and in ruin.
I'll just send Gilder out with Calliope and give Calliope advantage.
Okay. So
Oh my
Gilder's...
god, is this the like when you're searching rubble, like the little like robots that like go through and like go into crannies and stuff? Oh, 23. Dang. So
23.
Gilder got me to roll a 19 plus 4.
Hell yes. Okay. Very swiftly you're able to inspect this school, and Calliope, you have been here before, so you know the basic layout and are able to go through each of the rooms with relative ease. There are no survivors found within here. The only thing you managed to find, unfortunately, is down in the basement. It appears there is a stock of food and 5 casks of what appears to be fresh water that have been gathered here, but there are no remaining survivors in the building.
5 casts. I can't bag of holding those probably, huh?
Let's see. Each one holds 3 gallons, so how big is that? A gallon of milk is like that, right? So
yeah.
So like 3 of those. Oh boy.
I think what I'll do
Uh-huh.
is like I'll spend just like a little bit of time like hitching up like not like a sledge, maybe more like a backpack, and just kind of like saddlebags.
Okay.
I'd like to like try to just get some rope and saddlebag.
Nice. Okay.
Big Dummy.
On Big Dummy. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Dummy being this big kind of chicken walker construct of metal and wood and leather. I'm assuming there's got to be some stretchy components. Strapping that on. Are you gonna do all 5 or just like a couple?
I think just all 5.
Okay. So you strap those on to the side of your construct, creating these almost like, these like saddlebags on the side, making Big Dummy look even more of like a utilitarian, like pack mule.
And also bringing the stock of food.
Okay, excellent. So you can pack all that. You can pack all the food in your bag of holding and then strap the casks to Big Dummy. No problem. Okay. Anything else you want to do here in the school?
While Calliope is doing all of that, Pip just flips Gilder to go with Calliope and spends the rest of the time finding, inevitably there is some graffiti around a school.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right? Even if it's a magnet school, or a statue or something. And just ritual casts magic mouth to say the same message. I'm just gonna leave a trail of these.
All right. Yeah, awesome. So as Calliope and Gilder spend their 10 minutes like searching around, and eventually Gilder comes scuttling back to you. Pip, you're sitting there at what do you imagine? Like what type of? You know what? Make you find graffiti, but make an investigation roll. I'm gonna kind of little scale here of like what you find.
In the back.
Okay.
The what?
In the
bathroom.
It's like you finished your magic mouth and you have been updated on the romantic entanglements.
I got a 21.
21. Amazing.
Damn.
I'm good at finding graffiti.
What do you have something in mind? With the 21, I'll let you kind of describe something that you find and where.
I want it to be like a it's a caricature that's drawn in like a magical Sharpie.
Okay.
And it's a caricature of one of the teachers, maybe somebody that's the Calliope had met in her talk there.
Okay.
And it's just him going, like some gnome going like blah blah blah.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, you find this little caricature of a gnomish figure. Hold on, let me pull something up. I gotta go through my notes.
Nathan, is it the person I'm thinking of?
Well, you are busy doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Where is it?
Do you just need the name?
No, I know the okay, I have the name. Yeah, I was just trying to find. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's right. I'm remembering now. Okay. Yeah. So you essentially see this character of this little gnome that has this like kind of goatee that's been exaggerated out into the big classic, like, villainous twirly mustache, and they have a jackass for their lower half, like a big rounded rump with the hooves and the little like donkey tail spouting off, and they look super pompous as they're speaking, and they're wearing what looks to be like a dark like turtleneck essentially. And their neck is incredibly long, like super exaggerated. So you cast Magic Mouth on this cartoonish drawing of this professor, you assume, and that mouth of the figure starts to word what you wanted to say. I don't remember, what exactly did you say last time? It was like. Was it telling people to go to High Hall?
Yeah, go to High Hall, and also where there is a stash of at Hunt Quivery down in the basement on the north wall behind a crate marked with an owlbear claw. There is a stash of silver-tipped arrowheads.
Excellent. Okay. So as you finish casting that, we'll say at this point, Calliope, you come up and find. I think you hear Pip in the bathrooms, of course. Like casting, or like speaking, and then a little voice, and you recognize it as Magic Mouse, like responding back. I don't know if you're gonna go in to find her, or you're gonna wait. What do you want to do? I think you recognize, like, because she did it before, you recognize what she's doing, but it's whether you want to wait for her to finish, or if you want to just interrupt.
I mean, I assume this bathroom is like right by the entrance too, because Pip didn't really want to go in there.
Wait, yeah. So Calliope sees the drawing.
Yeah, I think you kind of look in and see Pip like hunched over on a kind of smashed in wooden stall, and on the side of this wooden panel, you see this crude drawing, and Pip just finishes casting the spell as it starts to speak.
You didn't draw that.
No, I found it.
Do you know who that? This is very funny for reasons I can't really explain right now. But you've made my day. Best day ever. I mean,
good.
Top 5.
Well, I'm happy to leave some sort of fond memory here. I mean, I couldn't blast all the zombies like Adam did, but...
Yeah, I don't want to think about the zombies right now too hard, if that's cool with you.
Right then.
Let's go.
What is all this?
Don't worry about it.
You know, I have an alchemy jug, and I can make 8 gallons of fresh water and 2 gallons of mayonnaise if we ever need that.
I did not know that. That is fascinating.
Cool.
Noted.
Just awfully looks like you're dragging a lot of water there.
I don't know. I'm assuming that there's going to be people who need emergency supplies up there.
No, very good. Let's go.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to carry it.
All right. With all of your things gathered, heading out of the school, Kadam falls behind and kind of sticks close to Rhea as the two of them walk down the street. Rhea keeping an eye out behind you as you move. Where would you like to go next? Are you going to go try to cross one of the bridges and head straight for High Hall?
Yeah, I think the North Bridge was where we were heading.
Okay. And you would know that as Torm's Reach.
Torm's Reach.
Okay. As you're heading for that bridge. Okay, perfect. I just really quickly have to acknowledge the alchemy jug. I love that magic item. My players got it once and they were trying to decide if they could use it, if they could weaponize the mayonnaise, and it was great. They looked up that if you were to put mayonnaise in a bag of holding for an extended period of time, you could fill it, and then you could basically create a mayonnaise bomb by turning it inside out and injecting like gallons of mayonnaise. Anyways. Alright, okay, so I should have said that out loud.
Why are boots squishing?
Oh, no.
Squelch. Squelching
Don't
sound.
worry about it. It's a special tool for later.
Okay. So okay. We're in hell. I gotta dream of it.
Yeah, we're not doing great at the mood setting. We're just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, mayo bombs are the stuff of nightmares. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Moving through the streets, it doesn't take you very long, just a couple of blocks before you start to see up ahead Calliope. What you are used to as just being like a small gully that kind of drops down, and you can see the hill on the other side that rises up where the sort of like nicer districts of Elturel are. But as you are approaching, you clearly can tell that something is off, as the sides of the gully are even more eroded and they seem to drop and drop and drop. And the sound that you've been kind of hearing ever present of just like a chaotic mass, which you would recognize, Calliope, as the sound of battle, but on a scale that you've never experienced, starts to become louder and louder. You come around a corner and see the bridge up ahead. There is sort of this orange-red light cast across it from a literal waterfall of lava that's just spilling off to the side on the north, where once there used to be a beautiful, tranquil river that ran through the city. On the bridge, you notice there are two humanoid figures standing guard. And flitting about them, there are 4 other creatures, winged creatures, that sort of land periodically on the stonework. One thing that you know, Calliope, being a resident of Elturel, both of these bridges, they're both named after Torm. This is Torm's Reach. The one to the south is Torm's Blade. They hold historic significance when the city was being assaulted by undead before Thavius Krieg, was that Thavius Krieg? I'm just realizing the timelines here are all super... Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Anyways, before Thavius Krieg reached out to, supposedly, to Torm to bless the city, there was a cleric who blessed these bridges with the ability to harm undead and fiends in a last-ditch effort to defend the city. It's a bit tricky to activate the defense, but if you are able to get up to the bridge and actually come in contact with it and recite the proper holy words, you can activate those defenses. So,
do I know those holy words as part of like Hellrider training?
Not. It would be something we would roll for it. So it would be like, can you recall those words? You don't have them memorized.
Like it was in the orientation manual. Like, it's like, oh yeah, when Elturel ever gets attacked. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Show me the labs.
Yeah, exactly. So as you all are kind of gathered around the block behind this building observing this, you can just see over the lip, and as I said, there's something off about this gully. It seems to drop down further than you remember, but that's about all you can tell. But what would you all like to do? This is what you have before you, this bridge with these 2 figures and 4 flying figures kind of flitting about.
They haven't seen us yet?
They have not seen you.
Okay, huddle up. I'm thinking a diversionary strike, maybe? Maybe we send one of our friends here, draw a couple of them off, take them when they go around an alleyway or something.
Is this safe? Even if we get past all of the guards? This looks dangerous.
Yeah. Yes. We are in hell.
All right.
Do you have any other ideas of getting across besides the bridge?
No, I just want to make sure that the bridge is structurally sound before I even... One step at a time. Okay, diversion. I'm good at diversions.
Can we, like, split them up somehow? Draw off those flyers?
Pip kind of uncomfortably looks at Lulu, who's flying.
Lulu's just
Just kind of
hovering there, the
shifting.
little golden elephant. What? You want me to do something?
No. I was thinking, little dummy here.
I can try.
Maybe. Okay, you and little dummy, you're gonna be our Air Force. You're gonna give them a buzz, and then fly back here. Try and get them to follow you. And then once
okay.
they're over here, then we get them and we jump them.
So I just try to get the flyers to come over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to go out there with your little puppet? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Try not to get hit. Like, fly all agile. Like, can you do that?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I'm a great flyer. I just looked up her stats. Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I could do that.
We are in hell, yeah.
So you want me to fly out there, get their attention, and then zoom back around the corner. Hopefully they come following around, and then you'll be waiting to ambush.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I could do that.
Should I go with you? You're a lot faster than I am, I guess.
Oh, you want to go with me?
I was hoping that they could just, buzz the flyers and fly back here.
I
don't know.
I'm really, really fast. No, I mean, really, I kind of remembering now how fast I am. If I was to put a number to it, I can fly like 120 feet in 6 seconds. It's really remarkable. I had no idea.
Yeah, absolutely no way I could keep up with that. That's really...
Yeah, I'm really
These
fast.
memory problems.
She's really fast. I had no idea.
Can little dummy keep up? Is little dummy just going to...
I doubt
little
it.
dummy riding on
Lulu's
Lulu?
like calisthenics right now, just like stretching. Just like, okay.
I imagine a little dummy grabbing onto Lulu and then just like flopping behind.
I think that's it. Just give them buzz. Come right back here.
Okay. She flies faster than a dragon. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, hold up. So you want her the intent here is that she flies out, gets the attention of the flyers, and leads them back around the corner where you're
Or
all
just
waiting.
like any number of
creature.
them.
Okay.
So we can get like, I don't know, a surprise round or something on them as they come around the corner.
Okay.
Or with prepped actions or something.
Sure. Yeah. Awesome. This is. Let me. Sorry. I have to make some very quick, hasty adjustments here. Let me think about this.
You don't think we could just go talk to them, convince them to let us cross?
I like this one. Okay, so Lulu gives, kind of takes a moment, takes a deep breath in. Okay, you got this, Lulu. We're gonna fly out there with little dummy, and we're gonna lead them right back to your friends. Here we go. And she just takes off with a little puff of dust. Little dummy clinging to the back legs of Lulu, literally flopping like a sock as she goes flying out. I think I'm gonna have her roll I'm gonna go with intimidation roll here.
Can little dummy help?
Yeah. So I think so. What do you imagine little dummy doing in this? Like, so we see Lulu dart around the corner with incredible speed, go just to the edge of the bridge, and kind of come to a stop. Little dummy hanging below, and Lulu starts to shout at him. What does little dummy do to kind of aid in this?
Little dummy can't talk, so I want it to like seem like little dummy maybe is like trying to catch like a leprechaun kind of vibe of just like looking excited and like then like looking at the imps and then like trying to like block Lulu from sight and like being like mine.
Okay. Awesome. So as little dummy does that, Lulu looking at them, she just says, "Hey, you meanies!" And immediately, like, all the creatures, the little flitting ones, land and kind of look. I guess, are you all, like, waiting around the corner, or are you trying to watch this happen?
I think waiting around the corner with prepped actions as soon as anything comes in range.
Okay, so you don't see any of this, but for the viewer's sake, Lulu's fluttering there, and what Calliope assumed were imps. These small, about imp size, these creatures land and kind of look, and they have all these little spines running up their back and their tails kind of flicking about, and they manifest with hellfire, these little like spears, and they sort of smile gleefully at this. The two humanoid figures turn, their tendrily beards writhing below them. All right, let's see. Lulu's gonna make this intimidation roll with advantage. Oops, I did not need it, but she got a natural 20!
Oh my god.
Lulu!
I know!
Do they recognize her?
This
the
is
companion of Zarya?
Amazing. I mean, okay, so for the viewer's sake, all of these creatures suddenly seem to focus their eyes in, and the two humanoids sort of glance at the flyers and immediately point and bark out orders, and the flyers take off, go flying straight towards Lulu. Lulu uses her 60 feet of remaining movement. Oh shit! Oh, sorry! And takes off, flying back towards all of you. So yeah, they're all going to pursue. Let me grab this. I'm gonna move y'all to a new map. And yeah, this will oh shoot. Darn it, did that stupid thing. Well, cool. I love it when roll 20.
Should we have just bum rushed them?
Okay, so for all intents and purposes, you will at least have advantage on the flyers because they are quicker, so they are going to arrive first as they come taking off after Lulu. For the two bearded devils behind, I'm gonna say they're one round behind the flyers. So let's see what happens in this first round, and then we can determine if they are caught unawares or not. And I gotta grab all y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be moving y'all to a map here in a second, and you can place yourselves where you want to be on this street. And we're just imagining this is around the corner from where the bridge is. And I'm going to show our viewers here too, so that everyone.
A better thing to do would have been draw them away, run over the bridge while they're away, and then meet up with our
Skywrite. We could have used Skywrite for that.
We could have done a lot of things, but here we are in combat,
you know
I
what?
guess.
Well,
Yeah,
wait, sorry.
we're
What were you saying instead? Do you wanted to do?
Oh, like, I think it is too late now, but like a better thing to do might have been like use the diversion to draw the devils away and then just slip past them instead of fighting. But...
I mean, so you have a moment here. You can hear Lulu kind of yelp and start to fly back. If you really want to try that, you could reactionary try to.
I'm not gonna leave Lulu hanging like that, Nathan.
Okay.
She flies really fast. She'll be fine.
So go ahead and
if
place.
they catch us on the other side of the bridge, they.
Go ahead and place yourselves.
Okay, like I think this conversation's in character. It's like,
Yes.
do you think we should just make a break for it? We can just like zoom around that building right there.
Wait, we have to go right now. If we do it, we can't talk about it.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
We're going.
Kadam's kind of like, all right. All right. So go ahead. If you're gonna try to do this quick reaction, you're gonna try to slip past them. I need a group stealth check. Is what this is gonna be as you all try to dart away. I will give you. No, the DC is just gonna be lower. So it's just a straight roll. The DC is lower than it normally.
Okay, we got our flashes of genius.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got to roll for Kadam at disadvantage here. So let me find.
And you?
What did you get? And you? Oh my! Did you roll? I mean.
I rolled two.
You rolled
nat
two
ones.
nat ones. So that's 2 failures.
What?
That's amazing. All right, Kadam.
I mean, Flash of Genius ain't gonna help.
Kadam is not at disadvantage anymore. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. They're like in chat, like, no, don't. Okay, here we go. Roll the 9.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay. Thankfully the DC was lowered for this. Let's see what happens with Rhea.
This is a disaster.
Shoot, I didn't have Rhea's. I have Rhea's here. Kadam is normally running Rhea these days, so here we go. Rhea. Rhea does have heavy armor on, I believe, Splint. So I believe so. So that's gonna be a disadvantage. Rhea rolled not bad. Okay, so Rhea got 16. Okay, so we have natural 1. That's 2 failures. We have an 8, a 9, and a 16.
I mean, I can flash a genius up myself to 12, I guess. I'll do that.
So you're gonna do that? Okay. So mark that off. So you are a 12, we got a 16. And Kadam got a 9. Okay. Alright, so you all go to duck into the various buildings, and unfortunately, Pip, why don't you all place yourselves on the map kind of where you would have been when you were staging this ambush? Were you on one side of the street, or were you on...
Which direction is the bridge?
The bridge is this way. Yeah, it's to the east.
Okay, I think the thing was like, okay, we're gonna just like go around, and like we just started making for this like upper
way. Okay, cool.
Upper way, and being like, we'll run around, but like the memo was not able to be passed.
Okay.
Throughout the whole group.
So in this moment of kind of like quick action as you're trying to dart down this alley, we'll say that Calliope, you managed to get down to the end of the alley. Kadam was a little slower on the get up. Rhea is directly behind you. Kadam is kind of like working their way through this bit of rubble trying to get into the alley, and Pip, you go to run, following them all behind, and the edge of your boot catches on a piece of rubble and kind of pulls you to the side, and you just face plant onto the ground, skidding out into the middle of the road. Right as Lulu comes darting around the corner and goes, oh, where are you all? And then the devils come flying around the corner in a huge flock as they see you all there.
I stayed for you, Lulu.
And they
Only
all
me.
the devils immediately go gleefully seeing you all there. Okay, yeah, let's roll initiative, please.
This is the worst ambush I think I've ever been a part of.
It's because we didn't make a decision quickly enough. We waited.
It was great. I love it. So yeah, all the devils were kind of flying in a V formation, and they kind of come up and around. So actually, I did have them like this. So I'll keep them like that. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Let's find out what's gonna Calliope, you got a 5. I'm sorry.
I already rolled.
Why? I think I have to refresh my browser real quick. Sometimes the tracker gets busted. Gotta love that. Ooh, those devils rolled pretty well.
They come around this corner and they just see a bunch of fleeing prey. Oh my god.
Oh, that reminds me too. I'm not gonna include them in this, but Harkina Hunt and her 2 children, we'll say that they would have, even before you guys implemented this, they would have gone off into a building off to the side and been like waiting and hiding.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Calliope with a 5. Which I might need to move your token in order to grab it. Tell you what, sometimes roll 20 works great. Sometimes.
Oh, we should have had Kidam bless barrels of water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. I think Kadam just does a straight roll. Hello. Cool. Yeah, everything is busted. All right, witch dice to the rescue. Boom. Oh my. Kadam got
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Kadam got a 4. What did you get, Pip?
18.
18. Okay. Nice. Oh, wait. I see Gilder on there.
Oh yeah, it is up there. It's just Gilder
It's
took
Gilder for
initiative.
some reason. Yeah, that's okay. Here, I can add. I love. We gotta use your token. It cracks me up that Pip, you got the highest initiative, and you're currently laying like face down on the ground.
Well, because Pip has tripped on her boots a lot. This is not something new. She's kind of learned how to go turn it into an art. Nosediving and then spinning around pistol ready.
Because this has happened so many times before.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I like to think like even when you're at home and like you like trip over a rug or something, you've just like learned to like whip out the pistol on the wall, and you're just like in an empty room,
just like Home Alone and just like. Ah! All right. Well, it looks like Roll20 is broken for me right now. That's totally fine because I have witch dice. Plus a d8 for Rhea. Oh, because she must have that ability. That's cool. Okay.
Dom casts a spell, I believe.
Dom casts
that
a spell.
gives gift alacrity.
Gift of alacrity on Rhea, it sounds like. Okay, so then Rhea gets a d8 to her initiative. Wow, that's super cool. Okay. Oh, I just rolled a 3 for Rhea. Good thing you did that. And Rhea has a +2 to Dex. Okay, so 5.
We're gonna get massacred.
Oh, 7. Okay. So
We're wasting Lulu's that 20.
I know. So oh, I'm so sorry, Kadam. Oh, she has advantage too. Oh, she has advantage. Why does she have advantage? I'm just gonna trust Kadam on that. Okay, great. So that is actually a 12, 14. Okay, Rhea got a 14. That is way better. Okay.
I guess
Excellent.
Kidam or Claire could actually join the Roll20 and just like use the rulers and stuff if they want to move
That's
Kidam.
true. I don't know how you
Fair.
feel like Kadam, but if you want to, yes, you're welcome to. But please don't push yourself. Please get better. Okay. Wow. With that, let's jump right into this. So first up is Pip. Pip, what are you doing? Yeah. So what do you do?
Okay. These guys all come around and dang. they're not quite. Oh, that's Lulu.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Wait.
yeah, that's Lulu. Lulu essentially came around the corner, stopped, because saw you all, like, bumbling around, and then you fall on your face, and in that moment of her stopping, the Spine Devils caught up and came around the corner.
Okay. Well then.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is
little
this a wall up here? Or is it kind of broken enough that I could sort of?
Yeah, so these are destroyed houses. There are walls to directly to the east of you. You could easily get into that house, so that's all collapsed in and burned.
Okay, but I don't have line of sight to this devil here.
That devil is up. We're gonna call it 20 feet up right now. We're actually just gonna, we're gonna say all the devils are 20 feet up because they flew in.
Ah, okay. Shoot. So I couldn't hit them with the 15-foot cone.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately not. Yes, they're just out of range for that. Yeah. I mean, you could hold your action to fire that off if they get closer.
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't seem. Yeah, Olive.
And they have javelins, so we think that they're just gonna pepper us from above. Is the vibe?
They don't have javelins. So they literally are wielding pitchforks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, but you did encounter. So as you're kind of gathering yourself, Pip, and you whip around and see these creatures, you recognize this I don't know species, this type of devil. This looks like the one that what's his face had as a little companion, Amric Vanthampur. And you do remember that devil was able to fling the spines out of its tail as like a ranged attack.
Okay.
Alrighty. I think I'm not even. I don't know if I want to bother holding. I am just going to fire at whichever at this guy up here.
Okay, go for it. Yeah. So holding out your pistol, the bright red pistol with the ram's horns.
Okay, that's a 13.
13. I think that just hits. So 7
Nice.
piercing damage. Dealing a solid blow to this little creature, but it's still looking all right. Anything else for you, Pip?
Oh, that's not a bonus action. Dang. I'm Pip is going to cast Expeditious Retreat. She's gonna pull out a flask and and a wineskin and some iron filings. Shake it up, pour them all together onto her boots, and get out her tin and goo heelys. And just be like, oh.
All right. So what is that? Does that double your movement speed?
I can dash as a bonus action.
Okay. Awesome.
And for 10 minutes.
Excellent. Okay. Well, so you down that concoction real quick. Or sorry, you pour it onto your boots? That's what it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you pour that onto your boots, you feel the slickness forming underneath that sort of like barrier of tension between you and the ground, allowing you to just slide along with ease. And Pip, is that the end of your turn? Do you want to move? Or are you good to go?
Yep. I'm gonna and with that.
So you keep in mind you only have half your movement left because you had to stand up from prone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll just move a little bit away.
Okay.
Just like, oh.
Lulu is going to whip around.
Get him, Lulu.
Yeah, I got this. I think that she has this capability. Oh. Okay. She very briefly looks back at you all and goes, I could do something really loud, but it would probably be really helpful, but it's really loud. Do I do it?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Do it!
She whips around, her little trunk flares open, and she lets out this little tiny, and then it suddenly and explodes into the loudest elephant like trumpet you've ever heard, like out to a range here it says out to a range of 600 feet. It is incredibly loud.
Loud enough for, like, say, a nightmare in the sky to hear, maybe.
Probably. Incredibly loud. She blows her trumpet. However, as a result, she is going to, so this is a 30-foot cone.
Jesus Christ.
Which one is she gonna do? Yeah, okay. So, on top of the incredibly loud sound, a bunch of rainbow sparkling light fires out of the end of the trumpet. And as it hits these little winged creatures, you watch as their flesh starts to burn and sizzle, and they go, as it all right, so they all make saves at disadvantage because of a feature that she has. Here we go. Are you okay, Olive?
I'm just wondering what have we allied ourselves with? What genre is this? What is happening?
Lulu? What is Lulu?
What is happening?
Oh, I should have done this. Okay. That was for 1. This is for 2, 3, 4. Okay. And they need and they have disadvantage. Oh, where's my previous rolls? There it is. Okay. So okay, yeah. They all fail. That's incredible. They all fail. I mean, of course they do. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. Okay. And now, the amount of damage.
Does Lulu just, like, turn undead fiends?
Kind of. It's more damage output, though. Here we go. Not very much. She rolled pretty damn low for that. It was 4d8, and she rolled a 7. So 7 plus, so 11 points of radiant damage. But hey, I believe with a 30-foot cone, she would have been able to have, I think she would have been able to get all of them. Maybe not. No, I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, Lulu.
This game is wild.
Yeah. So as she darts up and lets out this incredibly loud trumpet as the sparkles of rainbow light shoots out from her trumpet and burns into the flesh of these fiends, they all wail in pain and they each take 11 points of radiant damage.
I think average for 4d6 is something like 18.
This was 4d8.
Yeah, 4d8. Average is 18. We've got 7.
Yeah, 7. But hey, so she does that. And then looks back at you all and goes, and then is going to zip down with little dummy to kind of form a defensive line with you all. Okay, that was Lulu. All of the Spine Devils glare at you all and still burning with that radiant light. They are going to all turn towards Lulu and direct their ire at her as they start zipping around on the rooftops here, getting within range. They start to encircle you all, and their range for this is
Shit.
20 feet, 20 feet, 15, 25. This one can just zoom in a little closer. Okay. and they all start to fire their spines off at Lulu. So, spine attack. Okay. That's actually pretty intense for all 4 of them. I'm gonna say...
Just focus fire down your own NPCs.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say 3 of them go for Lulu, 1 of them goes for you, Pip. So let's start with Lulu.
God damn it.
Why is this not working? Sorry, this is driving me crazy. It's like slowing up everything. Sorry, Olive, I would... I should just get things set up in Witch Dice for my creatures. I'm gonna try this one more time. Come on.
There's a number of devils pre-built.
Oh, there
I
are.
don't know if you type in monsters, if you search devil.
It's alright, it's working now. But yes,
Okay.
I will... I might try that for next session and see if I can be fun. Alright. So Pip, at you, one of them fires 2 tail spines towards you, but both of them I think miss. 12 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
And then the remaining 3 are all gonna fire their spines down towards Lulu. Okay. They don't have advantage on these, which is good. And Lulu has a pretty damn high AC. So only 3 of them hit. One of them is a natural 20 though. So let's start with the natural 20. I think she might have resistances too.
Have we just allied ourselves with like the stat block of like a storm giant in like a small elephant's body?
So she does have resistances to piercing.
It's like, I don't know, an 8-year-old's OC.
Friendship really is magic.
She does not have resistance to fire though, unfortunately. So she is going to take the full 5 points of fire damage there.
Lulu.
I know, poor Lulu.
Never again, Lulu.
1, 5. Oh boy, she's getting riddled. 1 and
Can
5.
little dummy try to
Okay.
take a shot heroically?
If you want to sacrifice your reaction,
Yeah.
okay.
Easy.
So little dummy is going to throw themselves in front of one of the attacks.
Dramatically.
Okay. Sure. Make a dexterity save for me using little dummy's stats, and we'll see if little dummy can.
I love
throw
home
themselves
brewing.
away. Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
this is fun.
Yeah. Dexterity save is +4. 18.
An 18. Okay, so was unable to stop the natural 20, but you can decide which of the 2. I think they're actually the same damage. They're the same damage. Okay, so little dummy takes 3 points of piercing and 5 points of fire, and we will give Lulu back 6 hit points. So as thank you, Kadam. Kadam canceled the natural 20. So, because Kadam can do that. So I will also give Lulu back. Man, Lulu, you're getting all these hit points back. I will also give Lulu back an additional 2 points, and then it looks like only an additional
Okay,
1 there.
clearly Lulu's the protagonist.
So as Lulu is riddled with spines, and little dummy throws themselves in front, and 2 spines slam into
And I
little
think
dummy.
just like sprawls to the ground, spine sticking out. It's very dramatic.
This little limp marionette falls down onto the cobblestone limply, with spine sticking out of him. And that was the Spine Devil's turn. They all now are there fluttering, gleefully looking down at you all, trying to run away. And that takes us to Rhea, who has a heavy crossbow. So she is gonna have to use her heavy crossbow. So she just gets down on one knee. Almost instinctually, she gets into like a formation with you, Calliope, getting down on one knee, letting you strike over her, and then pulls out her heavy crossbow and aims up. Little dummy, good at drama. Aims up at one of the spine devils. Hits, and yeah, sure. She aims for that one. And immediately kills that spine devil. It twirls down and flops down onto the ground. That was Rhea's turn, because that's all she can do with the heavy crossbow. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Rhea. Nope, that one is almost dead. That's right, it's resistant to the attack, so it only takes 2 damage. Almost dead. Okay, TS2, Calliope, you're up.
So, which? Oh, so none of the devils are dead.
None of the
Right
devils
now?
are dead. That one is like barely clinging to life. The one that Rhea hit.
And which one is that?
This one here.
Okay. Okay, little dummy. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
Have little dummy fly up and try to stop it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So little dummy, it's like sprawled out on the ground, like his spine's out. Pulls out his spine, looks up, just like superhero poses up, like with the spine, and like it tries to stab this thing
Yes.
with its own spine. So let's
That's
have
so
little
good.
dummy fly over here.
This little marionette did a dramatic.
And then, yeah, love to pull out an arrow and then stab the
Awesome.
arrow that you shot.
Go for it.
Okay, so little dummy's attack is little rend. This isn't with advantage or anything. Come on, 12 to hit.
Oh, that just misses. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Wait, hold up.
Uh-huh.
Little rend plus 4 to hit. I leveled up,
Okay. Okay.
and I don't know if I updated it in which dice.
Okay.
Please hold 1 moment.
I'm holding. I'm ready. I don't think your proficiency bonus hasn't changed, so
No, it hasn't. It's just plus 4 to hit. Dang.
sorry. All right. Unfortunately, that would have been so amazing, but unfortunately, just whizzes past as it unable to hit it.
Okay. This other one, it's on the building. Is there any way to have 40 feet of movement, I think, of my mount? Kind of like clamber up to get me within 10
Side
feet of the
building.
other one.
Your mount doesn't have a climb speed, correct?
It does not. So it would be
would-
a half speed.
It would be half speed, and it would be a check because you were trying to scale the side of a building. So
I was just wondering if there's like exposed platforms that could like do a little hop or something.
yeah, I
but
mean, it would still be, unfortunately, it would still be.
Okay.
You don't have a climb speed, so
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
For
can't
sure.
take that away from people and creatures that have climb speeds. So.
Yeah. All good. Athletics 2 plus proficiency bonus.
You could.
So-
I guess you could do acrobatics if you want. I was.
Athletics 2 plus proficiency bonus
there
is
you
the
go.
best we're gonna
There
get.
you go. There you go.
So that's plus 5, I believe. Our proficiency bonus is 3.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, nat 20.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, so easy.
Okay.
Pull up. So we'll say that takes you.
Can I get up onto the roof with a nat 20? Just like
Yeah.
a cool like chicken
I-
walker, like kind of like parkour up its way. So I think
Oh,
my
like the chimney style, like off the sides of the wall.
or not even like chimney style, just like bouncing. I think my free object interaction is going to be like hit a clasp, the jugs of water like fall down to the ground,
Rolling.
and then like leaving dummy free to just like do this kind of like boom boom parkour,
Sweet.
and then just
okay.
like in the air above this thing, I'm gonna like come down and
So yeah, so 15
Give it a
feet of
stab.
movement to get up, so that's 30 feet to get to the roof, and then do you have enough movement to get over to it?
yeah,
Walking
it's
okay.
40 feet total.
Excellent. Okay, so you bounce off the sides, get up there, and run up towards this thing. Go for it. Make your attacks with your lance.
Attack number 1 is a nat 1.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh no.
Attack number 2 14.
14. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Only 7.
7 damage. Ooh, so close. It's not quite dead yet.
Ah,
You are standing on a precarious, destroyed building right now.
I have some extra movement, I think, to move over onto like the more solid part.
Okay.
Question mark.
You thankfully, as you move, you hear the wood under you, this like ruined roof starting to creak with the weight of Big Dummy, and you hear wood starting to snap, but it does not break. It holds, and you get to the other side of the roof.
Okay.
On that side of the roof, Calliope, you are up on this building. You get just a moment where you see running down the street from the bridge the 2 bearded devils.
Of course.
And you, from this angle, can see that gully continues to drop, and you almost see like the underside of what looks to be, it reminds you of the floating island that you saw at Traxador's. But that's just about all you can see. All right, is that it for you, Calliope?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Kadam. What is Kadam gonna do? Here we go. Should I have Kadam cast a spell? Does Kadam Gift of Alacrity was a first level spell. So Kadam cast that as, I'm assuming it must have been a reaction, or maybe they did it before. They could... I have an idea. It lasts for 8 hours. Cool. I have an idea of a spell that you could cast that might be useful here, Kadam. And it looks like you have... Nice, yeah, you have 3 spell slots of that. I mean, I'm thinking Spirit Guardians. It is one of your 3rd level spells, but I feel like that would be really beneficial in this moment, considering what you all are going up against. So, they said feel free, so okay. I think Spirit Guardians is a good call here if I was playing Kadam. I believe it's a 15-foot radius. So Kadam grabs the small mirror off their hip and smashes it with the, I think it was smashed it into the ground, and as it hits the ground, these shards of the mirror fly out into almost like a frozen explosion of glinting light, and then they start to swirl around Kadam. Kadam is going to try their best to get into a position. Oh, they're 20 feet up. Okay, Kadam's going to try to climb up the rubble to get up 5 feet. I mean, for 5 feet, that's fine. I'm going to give that to Kadam. Kadam's able to use half their movement, so 10 feet to get up there. They're now 10 feet up. Ooh, they're still not in a great position. I think they're going to have to do a athletics check to try to get onto the roof. Oh boy, this is the tree all over again. Here we go. 5, okay. They are trying to do a pull-up. Just can't quite get up. And they kind of flop back down onto this pile of rubble. Frustrated they can't get up. So, I mean, this is the best they can do right now. They can at least protect all of you if anything gets closer. And they got that one Spine Devil, so the one Spine Devil will be hit by this. I believe they don't make their save until the start of their turn. So that was Kadam's action. Their bonus action... I know what they could do. Actually, hold on. New character who dis. They have... God, that's a lot of spells. I feel bad doing this for Kadam. Okay, let me ask the group. They could cast Misty Step as a bonus action. No, you can't do 2 spells in a row. Never mind. Okay, this is what they do. They're there. All right, next up is back to Lulu. Okay, wait. How did that happen? Hold on.
Yeah.
Did Kadam get... Or did I get confused? Hold on, what did I
No,
do?
it goes Kadam, and then should be Pip next.
Yeah. The turn order just skipped Pip for some reason, but
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Go for it, Pip.
I mean, it's not gonna be anything fancy because these guys aren't going to. Yeah. Who looks the most hurt right now? Of
This
the
one
devils.
here. This one is really hurt. Like, barely clinging to life.
Okay. Then Pip is going to take aim at that devil.
Awesome. Oh no!
What is
Pistol
happening tonight?
misses by an
And I
inch.
yeah, that's ability check or saving throw.
Man, we got cocky. We fought that first group and like whomped them.
Hey, you know?
That's how
all
it
right.
goes.
Pip, do you want to do anything else? You have your movement and bonus actions if you have any bonus actions.
I want to run so bad. I'm thinking about it. Rhea standing. Pip kind of looks at the exit, which Rhea is just like blocking.
You can move through an ally space. That you can move through Rhea's space.
Yeah, but she looks intimidating, and
She is sitting there with a
intimidating.
huge, heavy crossbow, just like.
Honestly, if you wanted to run and like keep those bearded devils from showing up and like leading them on a chase, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Where and the bearded devils are coming from here, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's the street that
Yeah.
they all came down. Yeah, that's basically
Okay.
towards the bridge.
I mean, it kind of like takes you out of this, but
You'll be
thanks.
fine.
It cracks
I'll
me up
head him
because
off.
I had a map for the bridge, and then it was like, let's go fight in the streets. I love it though. That's like what I love about this game.
Okay, so I can move 15 and then also get a free dash to. I'll just booking it.
Awesome.
And they're 20 feet up, so that's not engaged. Okay.
So you go booking it down the street. Are you doing the full-on Healy slide with the grease?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'll head off the bearded devils. I'm not running from this fight.
All right, and you watch as Pip, like, what? You just take a couple of skips and then just drop your heels and go sliding across the stone as grease is kind of leaving almost like a slug trail. Just.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So you go skirting around the corner, and you do indeed see Pip running straight towards you. These big bearded devils with their glaives running down the street. All right. Anything else for you, Pip?
No.
Okay. It is now Lulu's turn. Okay, here we go. She shoots up into the air and comes flying into a flanking position with Calliope. And she's gonna go and try to stab with her little tusks. Here we go. Boop. An 18 to hit. She hits and deals 5 piercing damage and kills the spine devil.
Yes!
Stabs
Yes!
it right through the back of the head. And it gets stuck on her little tusk, and she goes, oh no! It kind of does that like you know what, a cat or something like had something on its face. And she's trying to like back away in the air, and then her trunk eventually peels it off, and it falls down onto the wall. That was Lulu. She still has a lot of movement. She can swing around and get into a flanking position for Little Dummy, giving Little Dummy advantage when it comes to Little Dummy's turn. It is now the Spined Devils. Oh, Lulu did kill the one that was in Kadam's radius. Oh well, that's okay. They. I think these two are gonna kind of whip around. They see this one's gonna kind of try to get into cover away from Rhea, and they see this kind of juicy target of little dummy. Actually, maybe a little closer.
Little dummy has 4 HP.
Yeah, they see this little puppet there, and they go, seeing it as an easy kill, and are gonna go for little dummy. So here we go.
Little dummy.
Sorry. What is the little dummy's armor class?
13.
Okay, so those both hit, and I believe with that first hit, 3 points of piercing, 6 points of fire.
That's enough.
How does little dummy
So little dummy is dueling this thing, just like I think in like full on like dueler stance, like with one of its own spines.
Okay.
And like it has it on the ropes. Like Lulu has come up behind, and like it's like, oh yeah, like gonna do that again. Like gonna stab them from behind, and then they'll like look down and look surprised, and like they have it all set up, and then look of surprise, looks down, and there's the thing they were planning to do has happened.
There's a moment where Lulu is looking like thrilled to be fighting with little dummy, and then sees that shoot right through little dummy's chest, and Lulu makes eye contact with this little marionette. No.
He just falls limply, like underwater almost. I think like actually falls in slow motion, like while everybody else is like running around.
As the magic so little dummy's like using their last bit of magic to slowly let themselves fall down. They use the full 6 seconds. Awesome. And Lulu sheds a tear as little dummy drops to the ground. So that was the first attack. So the other one directs it, fires them, right down at Rhea with the crossbow. So 13 misses Rhea, and then the other one aims at Rhea and is going to fire twice. Here we go. I'm just going for all my NPCs. 23 and a 24. That is a natural 20. I don't remember how Kadam's thing works, but I think it's like within 30 feet. I believe Kadam can cancel that. Block.
Golden Tongue says
What is
block.
Rhea has? What does that mean? Block.
I think it's just block the crit.
Got it. Okay, so the crit is blocked, but it still hits Rhea. So here we go. Rhea's gonna take 3 points, so 4, and then 3.
Yeah, the ally has to be within 30 feet.
Got it. That second hit, even the nat 20 cancels it, but the Spine Devils still rolled a 6 on their fire damage, so that's 9 points total damage to Rhea there. Getting speckled with these spines, and the final Spine Devil turns to face Lulu and is going to go for a bite and a claw attack. Or, the fork. And cannot hit Lulu. Lulu is just ducking and dodging out of the way. Okay, Rhea, here we go. Nathan plays D&D by himself.
.com.
Fires a bolt up at the one that Lulu's fighting, and skewers it through the chest as it goes limp and falls to the roof. That one is dead, taking us to Calliope, what's your dex score?
My dex score is 14. Thanks for asking.
Okay, I think you get to go first. Oh, wow, no, the Bearded Devils had a slightly higher dex. And I think I did technically roll a 5 for them, so their initiative is actually 7. I remember. Okay. So they...
Like that.
Yeah, sorry, they do get to go. So, it is the beginning of their turn, on the second round, as they come running down the street towards you, Pip. They use their movement to get up to you, Pip. I
didn't realize they were that close.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they were gonna be here at the end of this round.
You had more movement. If you want, could we?
I'll give you this. Because of the nature of this. Like, you would have come around the corner. You would have been able to assess. What's going to happen is that they use their movement, and then in order to kind of close the distance, they have to use their action to dash. So they do come running in and surround you, Pip, but they use their action to get into position. Getting, surrounding you, looking at you, smiling and sneering. In fact, this is kind of mean, but hey, sometimes I'm mean. No, they would want to be close to you, never mind. They could be far away, but they can be close. Okay, they get up and surround you. That is their turn. Calliope, it is your turn.
Just looking up fall damage real quick. Just taking a real look.
I think it's 1d6 per 10 feet.
And how far up are we?
15.
15?
Yeah, I would say at the peak of the roof, you would be at, if you went to the very peak of the roof, you'd be 20 feet up.
I'm just thinking of like dropping down to like help Pip.
Yeah, so at distances like this, you can make a roll and see if you can not take any damage if you roll high enough. It would be an acrobatics roll to kind of, brace yourself as you land.
No, I'm gonna trust. Pip said that she was heading them off.
Okay.
Pip can get out of this. Pip knows how to disengage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So confident.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trust Pip.
Pip would have backpedaled if Pip had known that there were devils literally right there. But it's fine. No, go ahead. Okay. I can deal with this.
I believe you. Okay, so we're gonna tromp across this, the whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
This part
tiles.
of it. Okay. Do a little hop over.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Hop from one to the other. Mm-hmm. Use my bonus action to tell Big Dummy to dash, which I think gets me enough movement to get, say, like over here.
Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah. Excellent.
And now we're just gonna try to spear.
As you run across that one section of
Can I hop over it if it looks?
You hop over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like anything that like looks exposed like that, I wanna be standing on shingles.
Okay.
And I have more than enough movement. It's like 80 feet of movement.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Just for fun, because this is more fun.
Do you want me?
Can you just roll an acrobatics check? This is going to be really, really low because these are really easy. But there's like some of these squares you're landing on. There's like bits of broken bits.
Totally fine. Let's get another nat 21 or nat ones.
Mm-hmm.
This is acrobatics. That's just +1 for Big Dummy. Big Dummy still has some kinks to work out. 10.
Why is my thing? Sorry, my thing is not following your rolls. It keeps like 10. Yeah. So no problem. You leap over. There's like a couple moments when the big claws kind of land a little close, and you hear the creaking.
It's like a Boston Dynamics video. It's like pretty cool, but like you can see the edges.
And you get into position. Go for it.
Yeah. Like we did some field tests out in this neighborhood before.
Yes.
Then 2 attacks, 15 and 21.
Both hit.
12 damage on the first.
And these are magical, right? Because of
yeah.
The first hit, it is skewered and stuck on the end of the scorpion tail lance, and it is dead.
Oh. No way to.
I don't know if I don't think you have do you have a way to get that second attack off, or is?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Dang. And we're just gonna kind of perch then on the corner of this.
Yeah. All right. That takes us to Kadam. Kadam sees the bearded devils running towards Pip, And I think they go, oh, thank God. And they're going to move into position to get those shards of glass. I think that they can stand there. Yeah. To get both bearded devils. The bearded devils kind of raise their hands as the glass starts to spin around them. And then Kadam will use... I'm just going to do... Toll the Dead on the spined devil up on the roof.
Nice.
So here we go. I think it's a wisdom save. Fails, even with magic resistance. I think Toll the Dead for Kadam is like special because they're grave clerics, so it's like 2d8 or something, or sorry, 2d12.
2d12, and I think that's just because we're high enough level.
Yeah. 2d12. Okay, awesome. Ooh, this. Come on.
I roll d12s all the time, and it doesn't go great.
I rolled 2 1s.
What?
What is happening tonight?
What is happening?
It's because Claire is.
Okay, who here got hexed by a snake?
So unfortunately, boom. Well, you don't hear anything, but the little spine devil just kind of, and then looks down and sees Kadam there. All right, that takes us to Pip. Real quick, I want to do a check-in because we're at the. We might need to end here because we are at 9 o'clock. We're at the top of the round. We know that the bearded devils are pretty tanky. This might.
I think this is a good spot for it.
I think
it feels like
to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. So Olive's
I
like.
want blood.
I think we're gonna have to stop here because we're right at 9 o'clock, and the bearded devils, they can take a lot of hits, so it's not gonna go end in one round unless you have some sort of nuke up your sleeves, Calliope, that you are planning to drop. But
All of those barrels of water were blessed off screen, actually. And we're gonna, like, you know, at the prom, like, drop a bucket of it on them.
like what's the movie, Carrie or something?
Carrie.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. This was fun. I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling more like myself again. It's really nice to be playing D&D with y'all.
It's great to be mad at dice.
Yeah.
It's a very safe emotion. Like, yeah, it's a good target.
To be mad at dice. Yeah.
To be mad at dice, it's
Yeah.
you can't be mad at a lot of things, but you can be mad at the clicky clack math rocks.
I hope you're still enjoying Lulu. She's ridiculous.
I love Lulu.
Olive, what
I don't know what my emotions are.
Yeah, what are your
Okay, I
feelings?
love Lulu. I obviously just sent my familiar to die for Lulu.
Yeah. Lulu was very sad about that.
Yeah.
This was a session about Lulu and Little Dummy, and the rest of us are extras.
Oh, Golden Tongues, ought we to trust her? I don't know.
Obviously.
Mm.
If it's sparkly, that means it's good. It's like how
Yeah.
dragons are color coded.
Right. Oh, God. All right. Well, whew. I think it's time to go.
Thank you for playing once again. I can't wait
Thank
for
you.
next week.
Yes, we'll see you all next week for more Hell-ish adventures. I'm excited. Hopefully Claire will be back. Claire, I hope you feel better, truly, and have a wonderful evening. I'm trying to find my things. Where is it? There it is. Okay, good night. Bye.